My name is Sumire Miyanohara. I'm 28. I used to be a nurse before I got married. I met Ray at a matchmaking party that my colleague took me to. We got married after being together for 2 years.
Don't be so nervous. My parents would welcome you. They live in a decently developed city, and I'm sure you won't find it boring there.
Ray seems to be super confident about this. Neither of us knew what was about to happen to us back then.
Dad, Mom, I'm home.
Welcome home, Ray.
Great to have you back. You got transferred to a branch near here, right? That's right.
I'm so excited to live with you again. Oh, I'm so nervous. I haven't seen his parents since our wedding.
Sumire, what's the matter?
No, nothing. Sumire, are you nervous? A little bit.
Don't you worry. You're our family.
Thank you for saying that. I'm sure you're tired after traveling so far. Why don't we get some sushi delivery?
Miyu Sushi, right? I love their fatty tuna.
Sumire, I look forward to having you here. My in-laws were very excited to have Ray back home. I wasn't sure if I could get along with them, but I felt relieved as they were being very kind to me. I hope everything goes well. With my wishes aside, things were becoming different from the married life that I had always dreamed about. Make sure you wake up earlier than everyone else to cook breakfast. My husband and I want Japanese food, and Ray likes Western food. Make sure you clean the entrance, the living room, the bedroom, and the shower room. You're going to vacuum all the dust and mop the floor. After that, you're going to cook lunch and make some snacks. Make sure you cook them by hand. My mother-in-law and I had been cooking together just until the other day. We would have coffee and chat at a cafe. We had so much fun. There's no way I can handle all of that. If I try to do everything on my own, I won't have any time for myself. Well, it's going to be part of your job to handle that. I'm sure you're good at those things, especially since you used to be a nurse. I wonder what Ray has been telling her about me. I used to be like you when we first got married. My mother-in-law was strict on me, and I used to struggle. Is she bragging about this? It's not good to be spoiled. I'm going to train you, so you become a great wife. Oh, okay. Make sure you cook fish for dinner, okay? My husband loves fish. This is harassment to anyone's eyes. My father-in-law wasn't much different from his wife.
Make sure you use a lot of flavor, okay? I don't like food without much flavor.
Now get to work.
Are you asking me to talk to my parents? Why do I have to do that?
As you know, Ray, your parents have been acting quite arrogantly. They used to be kind when we first moved in, but they've been making me do everything around the house.
Isn't that normal?
It's been 3 months after we moved in. It's been like this for a while. Please, you have to talk to them.
Look, why don't you walk in my mom's shoes? She wants you to be a great wife, and that's why she's been sparing time to teach you these things.
What are you talking about? She's clearly harassing me.
Why are you making this such a big deal? My boss's wife is a housewife too, but she makes his lunch every once in a while.
I try to talk to Ray about this every time something happened. He used to talk to his parents for me, but it sounded almost as if they had taken him on their side. Ray wouldn't do anything to help me out anymore. Don't compare that wife with me. We're not the same family.
If that's what you're saying, you should do things the way my family does.
Huh?
I'm giving you advice for your sake.
Well, does your boss ever harass his wife? Does he ever force his wife to cook for him? Or ever say that his wife should take care of everything around the house?
No, he didn't.
I am not your servant. If we're a family, we need to support each other.
Oh, shut up. I'm busy at work. Stop texting me over something so petty.
I was honestly exhausted. To be honest, life was so much easier when I used to work. I never had to worry about anything unnecessary, and I used to have people that I could talk to.
You want to go start working again? That's not gonna happen.
Why not? We can save money so we can buy our own house.
I'd rather you help out my parents than make money for things like that.
How dare you say that?
They're letting us live here without taking any rent from us. You shouldn't be complaining about that. I'm not your ATM.
Once Ray fell asleep, I went to bed. I closed my eyes slowly. I guess I'm going to go through the same routine again. Ray just seems to love his parents way too excessively. As I was having an inner monologue, I started to fall asleep. Okay, so I need pork, soy sauce, mirin, green onions. What else? I was walking to a grocery store as I was reading the grocery memo that my mother-in-law had handed to me on my way out. As I was about to pass the bus stop, I saw someone there. Are you okay?
Oh,
You don't look so well.
I'm on my way to my examination since I'm pregnant. I was supposed to get on the bus to get there, but my belly and my back are hurting badly.
So, she's pregnant.
Uh,
Hang in there.
would you please call a cab for me?
I'm not sure if a taxi would take you there on time. Let's call for an ambulance.
I'm so sorry.
Hi, I'm at the bus stop by MoniRobo City First Street. There's a woman who's struggling with stomach pain. She's pregnant and she needs help. Would you please dispatch an ambulance? The ambulance arrived just a few minutes after I called. Since I happened to be there with her, I went to the ambulance with her. The lady seemed to be suffering in pain badly, and she was taken to a large hospital.
How was she when you found her?
She was sitting on the bench by the bus stop. She said she was on her way to an examination.
I see.
She might need to be treated at a hospital as soon as possible, or else.
Are you a family member?
No, I just happened to pass by.
This isn't good. Both her baby and herself are in danger. Let's take her to MoniRobo Central Hospital.
Thank you so much. The hospital was about 5 minutes away. The ambulance nurse briefed the doctor about her situation as she was taken into a care unit. I hope both she and her baby are okay. I used to be a nurse, but I can only hope that they're okay. I know my mother-in-law asked me to go do groceries, but I can always go later. So they're both okay? Thank God! I'm sorry, I'm not a family member, so I don't know her emergency contact information. I'll just give you my contact information in case you need it for anything. Bye now! Because of all the prompt care that they were able to receive, both the lady and her child turned out okay. The doctor advised that she stayed at the hospital, and her husband had been reached out to. Oh, it's already late. I'm sure she's super angry at me. I mean, can't she just cook for herself before she makes me do all those things? Ray and his father don't even help doing laundry either. Oh, I'm starting to be upset every time I think about it. When I went home that night, Ray and his family were all upset with me. I just dodged all those complaints from left to right, and I fell asleep as soon as I went to bed. I'm so tired today. I need to work hard tomorrow again. Hello, this is Miyonahara Residence.
Is this Sumire?
Yes, may I ask who's calling?
My name is Kei Miyanohara.
Miyanohara?
I'm the husband of Kyoko Miyanohara, the pregnant woman that you helped the other day. The doctor gave me your contact information.
Oh, so you're her husband.
Thank you so much for helping my wife and her baby. The doctor said his life could have been in danger if you didn't call the ambulance right away.
I'm so glad she's okay.
I'm actually a track and field trainer for the athletes who represent Japan. I've been out of town, but I came back home after being told about this emergency.
Ah, I see. I noticed that your last name is Miyanohara. Do you happen to be my husband's relative?
May I ask what your husband's name is?
His name is Ray.
I knew it! I'm Ray's older brother!
What? So, are you my brother-in-law? I ended up shouting out of shock. Miyanohara isn't a common last name. I never knew Ray had an older brother, too. Oh my god, what a small world!
There's something I wanted to talk to you about, Sumire. Would you like to see me sometime soon?
What about your wife?
She said that she wants to stay at her parents' house as she gives birth to her child, so she's back home now.
That's good to know.
What about tomorrow at noon? I want to treat you as an appreciation for helping out my wife.
Okay, sounds good. I wonder why Ray and his parents have never talked about Kay. The next day, I was a little suspicious about what was going on as I showed up at the cafe. What Kay told me there was simply unbelievable.
I have disowned my family and I haven't seen my brother or my parents for years now. It was because they used to be very harsh on Kyoko back when we weren't married yet.
I see.
My parents had always spoiled Rei and said that he'd be the successor of the family. We just happen to have a unique last name, and it's not like we have any special family trait.
I never knew any of this.
My parents had always said that they planned on making Rei's wife take care of them.
No wonder why Ray was hiding their true side.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble my family has been causing you.
Oh, please don't apologize. This wasn't even your fault.
Sumire, I can only advise you to file for divorce from Rei and never see them again. Everyone in my family is selfish in their ways.
Ray and I got married after falling in love with each other. I've always hoped that he'd be back to the kind man that he used to be, but after hearing what Kay had to talk to me about, I realized that my hopes will never come true. I wished I could just run away. I don't want to be their servant anymore.
I know a lawyer. If you ever need help, I can also refer you to a detective.
Kay, thank you so much. I'm going to take your help. The woman that I helped happened to be my sister-in-law, who had disowned my in-laws. It's still a little hard to believe that this is even true, but if I have a chance to make them learn a lesson, I want to do what I can do to retaliate.
Sumire! How dare you have an affair with my brother!
What are you talking about?
Don't act like you don't know. I saw you seeing him 2 months ago with my own 2 eyes. Here's a picture that I took.
Stop accusing me like that. Kay and I aren't like that.
Oh, so you guys are so close to each other you call him by his name, huh?
I told you, it's not like that.
I have proof you were cheating on me. You better be responsible for this.
You were able to marry Ray only because my husband and I approved it. Huh?
We've taken such great care of you, but you've been secretly seeing our disowned son.
How did you even meet him? The 3 of them continued to pick on me, but I calmly asked the question. No matter what you guys say, I wasn't cheating. Kay is married to Kyoko.
You're just giving excuses to get away from what you've done.
Then let me ask why you never told me that you have a brother.
Well?
I actually know the answer to my own question. Who cares about that? Just admit that you cheated. You better pay a settlement.
You better take care of us for the rest of our lives as a token of apology.
Before we talk further, there's something I'd like to show you. Oh my! Since I knew this conversation wasn't going anywhere, I pulled these photos out and placed them in front of them. As you can see, Ray is walking to a hotel with that woman.
Ray, have you? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you forged this picture.
Oh yeah? Why do you look so anxious then? Sumire, just because you're being accused of cheating, how dare you prepare something like this? Let me make this simple since you don't seem to graduate from your mothership over your son. Oh my! How dare you talk to me like that? As my mother-in-law was screaming and yelling, I explained everything as I simultaneously looked at the evidence photos and the document I had in my hand. Ray, I want a brand new luxury purse.
Isn't that thing pretty expensive?
No worries. I know you work at a large company and you make a lot of money. I thought you were willing to do anything for me.
This is bad. I've been broke since I've been spending too much.
I want to be your wife. I'll always be by your side once we get married. I'm good at cooking and I'll make great food for you every day.
If Sumire finds out about this, I'm sure she's gonna want to break up with me.
Hey, are you listening?
Sure, I'll buy it for you just for this one time.
Really?
But I need you to wait until I get my next bonus, okay?
Yay! Ray, I love you!
Her name is Naomi. She never got a job after she graduated college. She works a few part-time jobs. Ray met her through a matching app and ended up going on a date after she had hit on him so hard.
I'm going to take this purse with me everywhere. I'm going to brag about this on social media.
According to the detective, Naomi never got a full-time job because she was looking for a rich man to get married to. Ray works at a large company, but he doesn't make too much money since he doesn't have a title yet. Ray, you were hiding the fact that you were a married man and used that matching app.
How did you even know?
It's not hard to find these things out if we suspect something. You weren't careful enough.
Ugh.
I'm so glad I hired a detective. There's no way I could let him get away with this.
So, I guess this is all true.
Yep, these are all real photos. How did you even get that audio record? I can't possibly tell you. It's classified. Oh, you have to stop making a fool of me. I can explicitly say that I'm not cheating. Kay and Kyoko are willing to testify too. I'm not worried, but I guess the same doesn't go for you, Ray. Ray seemed as if he didn't know what to say or do at first, but he started blushing as he became furious. I've been treated by my in-laws poorly while my husband cheated on me. This is my only choice at this point.
A divorce form?
I already filled it out on my end, so I just need your signature, Ray. Hold on, are you really going to break up with him? What makes you think I would even hesitate?
If you get divorced, you're going to have a divorced status. Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm happy to submit it to the city hall for him too. You need to think about this once more. If Ray ends up having a divorce status, it's not going to look good to others. I don't care about what happens to your son. Sumi Ray, you're just a housewife. You're going to have a hard time if you file this divorce. Don't worry, I'm a certified nurse. Oh. After being quiet for a hot moment, Ray started to explode out of nowhere.
If only you didn't refuse our nights together, I would never have had to go out with Naomi. This was your fault.
There it is, the universal excuse.
I've always wanted kids, and I thought you wanted one too. Aren't you sorry for me at all?
Nope, not at all.
How dare you!
If only you were willing to protect me, we would have moved out from this house and lived happily together.
Oh.
You've been spoiled a lot worse than I ever thought. I feel bad for Kay and Kyoko. That's not what we're talking about right now. I don't see a point in talking about this any further. Moving forward, let's discuss this through our lawyers.
A lawyer? How can you even afford to hire a lawyer?
I used to have a job until I got married. I have a lot of my savings from the time that I used to be single. Oh, by the way, it won't be considered an asset that we built together, so don't ever think you'll get any of that money.
Oh, Sumire!
I'm sure you two would feel more comfortable if your lovely little son would take care of you, instead of a stranger like me. Ray, you better take care of your parents, especially since they've been spoiling you to this age. I guess I'll never see any of you ever again, but good luck with everything.
Sumire, I'm so sorry. This was my fault. I just cheated on you out of impulse. I'll break up with Naomi. Will you please come back to me?
The divorce ended up becoming a civil lawsuit. As a result, I was able to win some settlement from them. Naomi was charged the same amount, while
I never knew that Ray was married. He was supposed to be my ATM. This wasn't my fault.
she ran away after blaming Ray for everything. Ray managed to pay for the settlement worth the two of them using his parents' money. His parents have been pressuring him to find another wife. He's always on a matching app, and sometimes he hits on his female colleagues. He ended up getting sued and lost his job. My ex-in-laws are living a poor life now. According to my lawyer, Naomi ended up being scammed by a romance scammer and ended up with a large debt. I heard she works night and day while she cries herself to sleep. Kyoko, congratulations!
Thank you. We only made it to this day if it wasn't for you, Sumire.
Look at his hand, so tiny. Is it a boy?
Yep, his name is Kyota.
He looks exactly like Kyoko when he's sleeping.
Kay, you're a daddy now.
Sumire, what are your plans now?
I got a new job and I'll be working at a local hospital.
You said you're a nurse, right?
I hope we can stay in touch as friends.
Me too. After being free from Ray and his parents, I felt so much better. It made me feel like a bird flying in the big sky. I was glad that I had the opportunity to meet my ex-brother-in-law. I feel grateful for them to help me out with my divorce, and I look forward to the bright future that's ahead of me.